jet setters, trendsetters, holiday makers. There goes my phone on cue every time as soon as I start up the bloody camera. Anyway, we're just out of Dubbo, heading north. We don't know really what our destination is, but alongside this, I really don't know the name of this place where we are. I don't know the name of the creek. The missus says up here turn left, so I turned left. She said down here 4 or 5 k's. Went down there. Yeah, so if I find it on the map, I'll type it in either now when I'm doing the editing or a little bit later, let you know. It's bloody popular. There's toilets up there. I wouldn't say the best, but someone came and pumped them out yesterday. They've been clean for a while, but I think you need your own paper. You do anyway. Went and visited some people last night. How many campers here? There's up the top. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's 16 people just here at the moment. There's 2 levels, one down by the creek or the river, and there's one up top. How to rate this park? Out of 10, 10 being great. I'll give it a, because there's toilets here, I'll give it a 7, and that's been fairly generous. I only talked about this last night, and a lot of people only give it a 4. I thought it wasn't as good as what I thought. Okay, so it's somewhere between 4 and 7. Yeah. Anyway, this is the start of a next video. Hope you enjoy it. We're heading north. We have no idea where we're going. Yeah. This is a bit of the stuff we woke up to today. We were going to stay here for a couple of days. There's no wood here. It's been well and truly picked. Well and truly picked. I'm not too sure whether how much sunlight comes in through the place here to do our charge the batteries, but currently it's coming up over the top there quite well. I don't really want to get the generator out. Down to the end and turn, go up,
Yep. Would have been a better site. If it was a better site, I reckon we would have stayed a little bit longer, but the toilets are pretty hard to get up.
Yeah. Like those other people said over here, Wayne and whatever her name is, said, I gave my high score 7. But after talking, after the game, they properly have a look. Yeah. 5 with the push, and they said 4.
Yeah. It's not that far into town though. That's why people choose this area.
Yeah. I think I counted 13. That's a good spot where we were.
Yeah. So that's a big dog.
Hey?
It's a big dog.
That must be his kennel outside there. Right. Set the GPS where to see where we're going. Well, jet setters. How far have we travelled today? 65k. Yeah, we left just outside Dubbo, and we thought we were going to put in a couple of 100 k's. Well, we've gone up to Gilgandra.
Yep.
Yep, Gilgandra, and we've said this will do. We found a free campsite right next to the information bay, and we can get some water. Now the power and the sun's coming through. We don't want for anything else, so that's where we're heading. Yeah, there's a few here, but we've booked in for 2 nights. That's how good this boat is.
They take up to about 10 vans.
10 vans at a time.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing, and we're just unhitched, made it safe, and we're going to go for a look around the place.
And it's a permit set up here.
Yeah. So you've got to go in, give them some details. Well, that van's different, Debbie, because that just had a slide out on this side. That's could be American.
Okay. Come on, Charlie.
Okay, let's go. Still put the awning in, please. Just make sure everything's going right here. This is the hard part about this. Yeah. Good stuff. That's all I like to see. Now you can see guys that I'm hard at it. So you just got to make sure it goes in properly. If it doesn't, I don't know what you do, if it hasn't blowed up yet.
The messing.
Hey jet setters, back in 1915 when the war was just heading off and Australia was wanting some more, needing some more men overseas, up in here in Gilgandra, I'll just read you this. The Kiwi recruitment march left Gilgandra on the 10th of October 1915 with 25 men and their commanding officer, and arrived in Sydney the 12th of November 1915 with 263 men. So that's getting men going through each town going Kiwi and getting men to go overseas to fight. So that's where Kiwi comes from, with the story, and the bronze medallion. You see them up there in front of you. Hey, jet setters, if you're staying out at where we are, the free camp, the poverty pack, no, really, it's a bloody nice place at the what's that, south of the Tourist Information Centre. There's a walk all the way in. It's 4 kilometres long from there all the way up into town, and along the walk you've got these windmills along the way. And some people are doing it right as we speak, right on cue. These are only three windmills. I just went past, I don't know, half a dozen back there, so I don't know what the significance of the windmills are, but we shall find out and I shall let you know. Well, jet setters, I just had a bit of a read on this, on the windmills. The squeeze said, if you have a read of this, during back in the 1950s, before the water pump, the electric motor, you're having these windmills. There's over 300 of them in around this very area, pumping water for all sorts of reasons, drinking, for water. There's over 300 of them, and as you walk down through this 4 kilometre walk, there's still quite a few of them up through here, back through the 1950s. In 1966, I think, was when the first pump started to go in. Like someone else I do recall saying, nothing like a good windmill. While we're in Gilgandra, we've gone down the main street. It's going to fly away if I'm not careful. Yeah. Anyway, I'll put that away properly. Right, Miller Street, the main street. Go for a walk down through there, park up one end, go for a walk down one end, right up the other end, turn around and come back. It's really good. They've got pubs, like most places, pubs, chemists, hardware stores, you name it. It's like any big town, but it's just up and down this one street, Miller Street. It's a supermarket in there, buy anything which you want in there, which if they haven't got what you want in there, you're a bit fussy. There's absolutely, we stocked up on shopping, just on that. As we go through a town, if we're getting low on something or we could top up, we normally do, just spread that little bit of money. It's not much, but it just that's what keeps towns alive. There's a mural drive in around Gilgandra. There's one in town. I won't say. When you come in Tourist Information Centre, there is a mural drive. You go around and see all the murals around the place. They're pretty proud of that. There's a bit of paper there you can have a read on about them. Where Kui come from. Kui. No, not Kui. 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 Okay, I'll just move this in. I'll get into that in a minute. It's got to be a beer o'clock somewhere in the world. Now, this is, I suppose, I didn't know this. Anyway, come up through here and go to because one of the first places I ever go to, especially when I'm being a rubberneck, looking around the place here and there, I go to a tourist information centre because I don't know the place, don't know the area. Yes, I've been through here before. No, I haven't never stopped here, but so I don't know anything about here at all. So tourist information centre is the first place you go to check the area out. So we go in there and they have, I learnt about the windmills up here. Now, there's a bit of a creek over behind us. Now, they, in its day, before 1966, I'll put up in a minute, they had over 300 windmills. I didn't think cactuses were native to Australia. I thought they're all overseas stuff. Don't hold me to that, that's what I thought. Anyway, you come up here and they have over 1,000 different species of cactus or cacti from around the world. Don't know how they got them here or anything like that, but I drove past it. Some people might be really interested in that. I am interested, but just didn't have the time to do it. We want to get moving the next day. Spent too much yesterday, so we're taking off today. Anyway, get back to the point. There's over 1,000 different cactuses in this place. You can go there, they'll tell you all about it, you can read all about it. As you go past and look at it, you think, wow, where the hell am I? What part of the world are you? And they're all sitting there, all different types from around the world. That is worthwhile going to. I only looked from the gate in, I didn't go in. But the neighbour in the other caravan, he went and had a look. He was one of those sort of people, and he went in by appointment. So he rang him up and said, look, I'd like to have a look at your pricks. So all your prickly bits. So he went in there. He said, pretty good. Yeah. And also, jet setters, there's a emu farm around here. Not very far out, but that's well worth going out to. An emu farm tells you how they get the oil, what part of the the leather and all that sort of stuff, where you get the oil from what part. I know where you get the oil from an emu. Might pay for you guys to either go out there and have a look yourself. That's pretty interesting, very interesting. Well worth the time and effort, especially got tin lids. Yeah, I reckon, and I vouch for this, emu meat's not the best of eating. You can eat it. Would I recommend it? Most probably not. But if you eat it, you won't die anyway. But I wouldn't recommend it. Yeah, but emu farm, Gilgandra. Anyway, that's about it for me. We've got to move on. So we're going up to a little place called Narrabri. That's where we're going. We're at Gilgandra at the moment. We're going to go up through Gilgandra. I said to the missus, we can stop along the way in the Pilliga, or the Pilliga. And she said, what's the Pilliga? And I said, do a podcast on it. So she did a podcast on it, and this is a few days ago. And so when we're travelling up there, said, we'll spend a night just in here. She said, no, we won't. If you know what's wrong with the Pilliga and the Yowie, do a podcast on the Pilliga and the Yowie. You might not want to even drive through the place. A lot of strange things happen up here. I know when I was in my employment, when I drove down through here of late evening, getting to a campsite, place I had to be. No, I wasn't going to camp here either. No, it just gives you that eerie, spooky feeling. But if you haven't done it, you won't know. If you don't know about it, you must be okay. Anyway, Google it if you like, the Pilliga or the Pilgrim. New South Wales, just south of Gilgandra. See jet setters. Where are we?
Narrabri.
We're at Narrabri, just in case you forget. Yesterday, we were packing up the van, ready to go ahead. Just about to make the bed. So we'll lift up the bed, make sure we had everything out from underneath what we want. And yeah, putting it back down, about to make. And next minute, the bed shoots from where it normally sits, hard up against over the wall across there. Because what had happened, I've already pulled this partly apart. The screws, they put the screws through this ply and broke off through there. Nothing through here to help hold it out of that. And the gas struts shot the bed that way, up against over there. So I undid the gas struts from up and underneath the bed, in here somewhere, just down there. Undo the gas struts, both sides, so I can put the bed back where it was, because we've got a battery system underneath there, and we've got to be very careful we don't get steel on the gas struts, otherwise we could have a fire. Why you would put screws through ply to hold a bed beats me. Don't understand. Anyway, so now I'm at Narrabri. I've had to go get some screws and to redo their workmanship. I was going to say poor workmanship, but I won't say poor workmanship. Just people who don't think. Okay, jet setters. I just noticed the battery's going a bit flat too. Right, Mrs. myself have left the place. I've forgotten where it is now. And we're at the Pilliga. The Pilliga artesian bore, and as peaceful as peaceful. Well, within reason. And get the odd farmer cocky going past. Pilliga's township up the road, that direction. Oh, sorry, Charlie. A couple of k's, I suppose. 5-6 k's. This is what I'm looking at anyway. Yeah, through there. Now there's, I don't know how many campers through there. This is the parking, well, it's parking for day use in here, as all the camping's meant to happen out the back. But because it's so wet, they rained here a few days ago, and used to camp on the grass out in the paddock out through there. But it's too wet to go out through there. It's just boggy, mush and slush. So everyone's come up into, not fairly close, just down, straight down through there, right around the back. So that's where the camping is. That's where we are. And the next couple of videos, scenes, you'll see the ponds. Well, where you swim. And I've got to be careful of this bloody Maggie, because he's out there attacking people, the bloody thing. Now, if I duck all of a sudden, we've got to kill a magpie. Sweeping around, he's already had one go at me. I'm just keeping an eye out for him. There goes one of them. Here he comes, here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. See this? Let's see it coming there. Yes, anyway, that's the killer magpie bastard thing. So I'll move over here. Yeah, we pulled in here yesterday about 10:30, I suppose, about 10 o'clock, 10:30, and this place was absolutely jammed. There's that many people out here. There's some out in the car park right out the front. They camped up right through here where they say you're not meant to camp, and obviously all along the back was full of campers. But by the afternoon, some had gone, and even now there's some of them have left, leaving quite a few empty spaces for anybody to come in. But I can see why. This is the first time that Precious and myself and young Charlie have been here. I can see why people stay here so bloody long. It's bloody beautiful. It really, really is, to say the least. I was in the baths at 6:15 this morning. Well, g'day jet setters. I'm talking a bit softer at the moment because it's about 5 to 6, and I'm just going into the pool. Well, that's what we've got this morning. Out through there. That's bloody beautiful, eh? Anyway, this is what we come here for. This one down here. Not that quiet. There's like walking around over there at the moment. We're going to go and have a swim. This is what it's all about. Yeah, a few people were out here last night. I got out here last night, and this is coming back out here too. She was out here till 10 o'clock, I think. She was in the water. There's good steps. Another end, so got steps down through there, but they're more of a sitting area. You sit on a bar around there and just sit there quite nicely. The temperature of the water is, I think it's 37 degrees. I'm not going to say too much there. Yeah, about 37 degrees I think it is. Like I said, the steps are quite good. Nice. And they come here once a week to clean it. It's closed. The hours are written up there. Hours are written up there somewhere, but they 9 to 11. I think they come in and they chlorinate it to help keep the algae down, that type of stuff. So that won't last a while before it disappears. Anyway, I'm getting back in. Okay, jet setters and trendsetters, if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and yeah, it just helps us knowing what's going on. Leave a comment, that's pretty good. And what we've decided to do with these bores, these artesian bores, is go into a couple more. We've got one just up the road. What's it called? Barron Junction, is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Barron Junction, then across to Walgett, and if timing's right, we might even get up to Lightning Ridge. And there's another one up through there, which I forget the name of it. Then we might even shoot across the Moree before we start heading south. It looks like we're having fish and chips again.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yep.
Fish and chips again. Fish and chips at the Pilliga, or the Pilliga as they call it. I think it says, please, thumbs up, like, subscribe, it'd be good. Cheers.